Hi, I'm Lee Rosen for Divorce Discourse. Today I want to talk for a few minutes about portable Wi-Fi devices. For quite some time, more than a year, I've been carrying one of these. It's a Verizon MiFi. The device cost about $100 to buy. And what it allows me to do is have a cloud of Wi-Fi that I can carry with me. So wherever I am, I can turn it on and connect my computer to this little miniature Wi-Fi network, and I've got access to the internet. Verizon sells it and Sprint sells it. Their packages run about $60 a month for up to 5 gigabytes of data. It's worked great for me. I've been using it in the car sometimes and on the train. I've been traveling back and forth to Charlotte some, and it's been terrific, and it works really well, and it gives you a pretty decent internet connection. Well, today, Sprint released a new device. It's the Sprint Overdrive. This is it. It's a little bit bigger, a little bit thicker than the MiFi, but more or less the same size. And Sprint just released it, and Crunch Gear, one of the websites that I read to keep up with technology, said that this was one of the very best things to come out of the Consumer Electronics Show that just wrapped up today in Las Vegas. And this device, the Overdrive, is a little bit different than the MiFi because it allows you to connect to the brand new Sprint 4G network, which is several times faster than the 3G network that's been around on Sprint and Verizon and on AT&T. And so I went today on the opening day and bought one of them, paid $200 for it, and will get a $100 rebate if I decide to keep it. And I'm given a 30-day trial by Sprint. And so all day today I've been running around experimenting with it to see how the speed of the Wi-Fi compares, or the MiFi compares, to the speed of the Overdrive. And so I'm comparing a 3G device to a 4G device. Well, it's been very interesting. I've been successful at getting the Sprint device to connect to the Sprint 4G network in a couple of locations with no trouble. And the Sprint device tells you right on the screen if you're on a 3G or a 4G network. It'll connect to both. And the very interesting thing is that even on the 4G network, in the few different locations that I've tried, I haven't been getting speed that's much faster, and sometimes it's much slower actually, than what I've been getting on the 3G Verizon network. Now, supposedly the Sprint device is capable of a much faster connection, but I haven't been getting it in my tests. And so here's the point that I'd like to make to you. If you go out and buy one of the Sprint devices, or if you buy one of the Verizon devices, it's really important to take it and use your 30 days and test it around your city, in the areas, in the places where you might use it. Just like with a cell phone, you can't be certain that it's going to deliver the speed that it promises to deliver until you've actually tested it. Just like with a cell phone, you can't be sure if the signal is going to work for you. And so what I would suggest you do is go to several locations, turn on the device, connect to it, and use a website like speedtest.net, which you can use to run a test of the speed. And it will show you what your upload speed is and what your download speed is. Take some notes and try it out over the few weeks, over the 30-day trial. And at the end of the 30 days, decide if the device you're looking at is really going to work for you. And if it's not, then return it back to the store. That's all I've got for you today. I'm Lee Rosen for DivorceDiscourse.com.